The Wild Wild West.
We're live? All right, we'll start it now. Hey.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the motherfucking podcast. Another week on this hellacious gravitron we call an Earth.
Yeah, this twisted blue marble, man. Can't stand up on this gravitron.
Sam Tallent, thank you for joining us. Lemaire, Gardini.
Hello.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you guys less. But I thought me and Matt were just going to be in here and talking about men stuff.
We can talk about men stuff. Men's table, boys table.
We have to educate them.
Yeah, I love my fellow man. I'm not going to demean you guys.
We're men.
You're wearing
guys.
a Power Ranger shirt. Boys table.
Your uncle died and you got that shirt. He's got the basic brand on.
Lemaire, thank you for the hookup, by the way, in Rhode Island.
Oh, this still?
Yeah, the studio
was it nice?
Lemaire, I thought you designed it, man.
Yeah.
Just fucking like action figures everywhere.
Oh, you were the Gloom cave.
Shout out to the bros though. They'd held it down. I interviewed Glenn Larry.
Yeah. Oh,
Prominent black
snap.
conservative.
Yeah.
Should be coming out.
Dude, did you meet Beans?
Yeah.
Bobby Beans?
Yeah,
Bobby
man.
Beans rules.
That's your bro.
Yeah.
White bull, right?
Yeah.
Beans.
Oh, I met that white bull.
You got bros all over?
Oh,
Lemaire's
area
boys.
codes, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, Spud was just marveling over your tentacles across the country.
The United States of America.
Yeah, the
It
Lemaire
is America,
diaspora
dude.
is thick.
Yo, I swear to God, anytime I'm like, Lemaire, I'm going to be here. I'm going to like find a studio. He goes, oh, I know somebody has like a studio over there. And your bros are solid, dude.
Yeah.
Absolute beast.
Keep them tight.
I assume that the walls are typically like rubber, you know? Like I feel like some of these studios are just like this place. They were former sex parlors.
This place was a former. This is probably where like all the anal went down. By the way, we're in the back of the Black Rabbit, the
That's why it smells
soon to
like
be
chicory
historic
coffee.
Black Rabbit.
It's soon to be.
Yeah, this is definitely the anal chamber.
The rectal.
Maybe just gay stuff. Actually, this might have been the strictly gay dungeon.
This is the closet.
That's why it's such a good
probably-
podcasting space.
Yeah, because that's what we're doing.
This is the gayest thing that's happened.
This is as close to gay as I get, goddammit.
Yep, it is.
These labels we put on ourselves.
I do have a theory that every old man turns like hopelessly homosexual at like 65. I don't know why I have this theory in my head. Like every time like an old man in the airport like looks at me, I'm like, you want to fuck me, you old nasty, you old nasty.
Dude, he's giving you an up down.
I'm telling you, man. I have a theory that every man at 60 turns like wildly gay, uncontrollably gay.
Well, yeah,
It's like every man's fate at
Yeah.
like 60 to be like, I can't take it anymore, dude.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
I tried this fucking bullshit for 65 years.
Yeah.
Got me here.
You know what? Why didn't I just fuck my boys?
Yeah.
That's my brother's logic.
True.
True.
Yeah.
Jibs was just here. He fucking almost hit us with a hot shot. Well, maybe that's not our business to dive on.
But, yeah.
What happened?
Never mind.
You
Never
almost
mind.
got infected with
guys-
HIV?
We were bug chasing with Jabri when he was here last week.
Now that's a podcast.
You guys chasing with jibs?
You guys almost catch some fent?
No,
I
no.
don't.
No
he
offense.
doesn't want
It
this
was-
in the
no.
public forum.
Sure,
I
sure.
shouldn't have
You
brought
guys
it
don't
up.
want
I'm
to
sorry.
highlight all of your cocaine
He had a
abuse. That's
fucking.
fine.
No, it's different.
He had
It was just
he had
a
a
job.
sore like 2 days into the hang.
Got you.
Yeah.
Right after we smoked a shit. we were like, bro, you gotta let us know.
That's the worst.
You can't get
Sorry,
a cold
Jibs.
sore like passing the blunt.
I
No,
don't
no,
know.
no.
I don't think so,
No, it's
dude.
not. It's not
I
a
hope
pass.
not.
Us, I don't think.
I know,
You
but
think
we were
he-
kissing a lot too. So
You just want to get them on your dick. Getting a cold sore is nothing.
yeah,
I was born and I got cold sores like as a child.
Did you really?
Yeah, because I think my mom bore the cross.
My mom bore the cross as well, but I didn't get it.
I don't have them down south, but
Me either.
I'll pop one up, and then everyone's like, "Oh, you were living." It's like, no, my mom was a child of the '70s. Yeah, she
My
lived-
mother lived. She lived long.
She was living. She
Yeah,
was living
I don't
big.
think is it necessarily sexual to get cold sore? I think it just gets passed down through the generations.
I hope not, because I get them and
Yeah, I think if you're just like face is just puckered in misery for long enough, they just spring up.
just the gloom flower.
oral herpes,
Oh, here we go.
Oh, of course you could get it from sex.
oral sex.
It does
even
not.
if they don't swear.
I think it's from kissing all your old aunties, dude.
Aunties are freaky.
I
as
might
hell,
start.
dude.
I might start seeing their tests. Be like, did you get tested recently before you kiss that
You need
partner?
that.
I need to see their papers,
You
dude.
need the antibodies.
It's like you're in prison. You're checking people's passports.
Yeah, I might. That would be good though. To start like I might start a thing like a nonprofit where I
Free
start
checking the
free
aunties.
checking. Or just like at the they're all fucking at the whatchamacallit,
The
retirement
old
homes.
ladies. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I might get them papers and be like, bro, you can totally cream pie this old lady.
Yeah,
I don't
hey.
want to be graphic, but I'm saying like it'd be nice. We'll be there one day, dude. You want to know? Like,
Let me just check the chart real quick.
She's
Won't be
good to
needing
go.
this.
that must be nobody talks about the CP in the retirement
The
home.
freak off in the old lady home.
Dude, just having your New Balances on is being like, "Ugh," in the retirement home. You know the nurses can hear you.
Walk one, man. They be fucking.
Yeah, like an old Haitian woman has to wheel you into the room to get fucked by some guy, and then you ring a bell and she comes and retrieves you.
I think so.
An old Haitian lady can't do that. She's too busy
Miss
eating
John
cats.
is, yeah, true.
Oh my lord!
No, you can't say that wasn't proven. Just because you saw it on TV does not make it true.
Just because you have those braids doesn't mean you can go crazy on the island violence.
I did hear whatchamacallit, JD Vance came through. 'Cause they were like pressing him on that question. He was like, well, here's the thing. Whether or not a Haitian woman ate a cat, there is still boots on the ground reality to the immigration crisis that you guys at CNN aren't covering. He kind of definitely maneuvered around it.
Yeah.
That's all it is
He
now.
snapped.
Sticky move. Sticky move. Yeah, sticky move. Sticky move.
My
Well,
new
whether or not
theory-
people are eating cats is less the point. And it's like, well, it's pretty important. It's cool to know.
My theory was to get the pets to start eating the immigrants. That was my solution to the problem that
But
I
also-
pitched this weekend.
What if
Where'd you
they
pitch
are?
at?
What
At
if
the stand-up comedy show.
How
my
they
funny
like-
joke show.
It's your funny joke show?
They
So you
liked
say that
it.
within the context of
Within
stand-up
the
comedy of
context of
lifting
stand-
the spirits of
Yeah,
the masses.
yeah. It was
Yeah,
just, it was in jest.
But
Sure.
what if they are eating cats? Who gives a fuck? They're street cats. We don't need those cats.
I stand with Lemaire.
I would not be too mad if someone ate a stray cat. I'd be like, bro, things are looking up in America.
Yeah.
Sick of these nasty little creatures walking around. Get these cats fired up. Because I think weren't the rats true? Weren't people spitting the rats, like barbecuing the rats?
I
out?
think they've been doing that in New York for a long
Forever.
time.
Okay.
There's a lot
like
of rats.
The poor people in New York, I think they've just been munching the critters.
Yeah, I don't-
forever.
It's
I
a
don't have a
renewable protein
problem.
source.
Yeah.
I don't either.
That's why, dude. Rabbits were the original.
Yo,
What is that?
It's rats on the spit.
spit.
Those are big
Look at
enough
those
to
big
eat. Though. Those
rats.
things are huge, bro.
Those are
Look
raccoons.
like a capybara.
Well, dude, here's the thing, dude.
Yes. That's
In
a
Am-
marmot for sure.
In America, I think in like the colonial times, people used to eat rabbit. That's hilarious. People
Yeah,
used to eat rabbit like it was
yeah.
nothing. So it's like, and apparently rabbit's like a very high source of protein, and you can actually get sick because they have so much protein, you're not getting any fat. There's like a certain like illness you can get from just eating rabbit, but you do get shredded.
You gotta mix it with beef.
Hmm?
You gotta mix it with beef.
I think with vegetables and grains, you can't just be crushing rabbits all day.
Well, you need a fat. That's the problem. If you're eating just rabbit, you're not getting enough fat, and you get so shredded that it like becomes a medical problem.
Yeah.
That's the big thing for bug out people is like the first thing you're supposed to do if like the bomb falls is go out and find 2 breeding pairs of rabbits.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Oh.
Because then
Exactly.
rabbits will procreate at a rate
fuck.
that will feed your family. You'll have an abundance of rabbits if you lock them in your basement as like there's nuclear fallout out there.
Yep, but you got to find like an avocado too somewhere.
Find an
Otherwise-
avocado,
Yeah.
a single peach pit.
Tater.
I was with Spud recently, and he was saying
Speaking of taters.
we were talking about how important it is to just have like a bro crash your house into your marriage and just try to like fight your wife for you a little bit. he was in his friend's house.
Tag team.
He was. It's just such a funny thing because he was like, yeah, I don't know. I guess you got pissed because I was in there talking about bug out bags. No wife wants to hear bros talking bug out bags, dude.
Man, Spud's a fucking rock tumbler for a wife.
Spud is the best, dude. I was with him all weekend in Rhode Island.
With Nick Rochefort.
Yes, with Nick Rochefort.
What
It
a
was,
triad.
it was amazing, dude. Johnny Del Calo, dude. It was
Yeah,
very
Johnny.
good.
Dude, we were saying that's big for white culture.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
huge for white culture.
This was the all white party, bro.
Fuck the Hamptons.
White excellence.
It was man, it was funny. It was a very funny weekend. Having Spud up there the whole time, it was unbelievable. Nick Rochefort is honestly one of the funniest people in the
He
world.
is
Yeah.
insanely
That's
funny.
great.
It's ridiculous. How
I get
funny.
mad how funny he is.
Yes, it almost hurts when you're like sitting there at dinner and it's like, dude, you're literally saying the funniest stuff for 30 straight minutes. Take a break, dude. I need to recharge. This is amazing.
Did you see him on Skanks?
No.
He's
Oh
like-
yeah, when he was Mudvayne.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was so funny.
He's so fucking funny, dude.
Spud should supply that service to married men.
Bro.
You should hire out Spud to like come stay in your house for a week and just confront all of your wife's most sacred ideals.
You want to send your wife on tilt? 1-800-SPUD.
True. Just to like break her out of like the girl algorithm just a little bit. Women need to know about bug out bags.
True.
Why they did like get girls against conspiracies. They somehow tapped into the female hive mind of like, if someone's talking about conspiracies, don't fuck them.
Dude, women would have too many bug out bags.
They carry a bug out bag
It's
at
a
all
purse.
times.
Yeah.
They just bug out about the wrong stuff. All of their bugs are just about their appearance.
Sure, they're micro bugging
That's
the whole
all
time.
they care about.
Micro bugging.
They're
Like, I don't
micro-bugging.
need food. I don't need a gun.
They are
I
just
just
standing
need
on the
mascara.
edge. They're just constantly on the edge of an apocalypse at all times, and they're peering over into it. Yeah, it's fucking
Dude,
crazy.
you know what's actually to their credit? I have my Aura ring now, so I'm tracking my biometrics.
Do you have two?
Just one. This is my wedding ring.
Oh, okay.
Love of my wife, love for the data, and dude, she has one.
Yeah.
And I got the glimpse because I didn't know there's such a big part of them, or their big pitch to women is they can track their cycle, which I was always like, when that shit's coming. What the fuck do you care, dude? So I get a readiness score every day. Not bragging today. I'm at like 91% readiness. It's pretty sick. She gets the same amount of sleep as me. When she was on her period, I would peep her readiness score. 51%, dude.
Yikes.
It goes down that bad?
It goes down that bad, dude.
Damn,
I
dude.
checked her sleep again. 8 hours. We're getting like 7-8 hours. I checked my sleep again. I have a problem with deep sleep. I don't know why, but it's like everything's blue. Everything's looking good. I have the little red bar for deep sleep. Hers was just red, dude. Whoa. Their body temperature goes up a couple of degrees.
Wait,
They're in
red is good or bad?
bad.
Oh, I see.
Dude, it's like they can sleep for 8 hours and wake up as if I had been drinking all night. And that's their baseline. They wake up like that. And they're crushing the Franzia too. So it's then they try to
They're slapping the bag.
they're slapping the bag to try to hide from the pain of their period. And that only makes it so much fucking
Put the
worse.
red in, put the red out.
They turn into like a tandoori oven for 3 days of the month. My wife is so hot because they're trying to burn off the walls of their uterus. It's fucked, man. I can tell when she's about to blow because she's like not using the top blanket. I'm like, batten the hatches, boys. I'll be in the crow's nest.
You can bake bread on the side of her uterus.
Yeah, for sure. Just slap it at her.
Well, dude, I didn't know it was that bad. I told her this. I was like, I thought you guys were just fucking dickheads. Like, I didn't know you were having like serious biochemical reactions like while you're having your period. It's brutal, dude.
Yeah.
49% drop is crazy.
Bro, it's rugged, man. I saw it and I was like, oh. Like their body temperature's elevated, their
shook you
heart
to your
rate's
core.
elevated. My heart rate at nighttime is like 53 beats a minute, bro.
Whoa.
It's nice.
That's good.
Dip down, dude.
Mine's bad.
What's
Mine's
your-
like a rabbit. I don't know, but I know it's bad.
You just have prey body. It's just
I wake up like I need to like scurry away.
you're gonna get cooked. They're gonna hear that heartbeat and cook you, bro.
The fucking falcons that come through the window. Those night predators.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Just owls banging off the window.
Although, and again, I'm saying this with all due respect. How do you think Asians feel about the cat eating stereotype being shifted?
Ooh,
They're
might-
probably pretty.
They were in the
stoked.
hot seat for a while.
Yeah.
That's such a bum rap to catch.
Yeah.
Ever saying you eat cats? It's like, no, I don't.
Yeah, everybody wants to
Yeah.
be Jamaican.
The cats and the
When it comes to
doggies.
eating cats,
Jamaicans eat cats?
no, Jamaicans don't eat
I
cats.
said they don't eat
They
cats
don't
at all.
eat
They
the
eat
poon
delicious
poon.
goats. Yeah, they eat delicious goats.
All mutton all the
Talk
time.
about pussy.
Yeah, they don't like the poon poon. They
Oh,
don't like
true,
the taste
true.
of poon poon.
Everybody wants to be Jamaican when it comes to eating cats.
You don't think they eat any pussy? I have a theory that they do secret. I
They're
think
closet
Jamaicans.
pussy.
No. I think
They wear a mask.
Jim Costume eating pussy.
I think when white guys turn older, we become gay, and Jamaican guys start thinking about eating pussy constantly when they're like 60. Like, man, I want to fucking lick that.
taste the poon poon.
Taste that.
The poon poon is so.
And then they do, and that lady comes so hard. And they're like, oh, this made all my problems go away. I gratified. Well, I guess they're probably
They're primed.
hammering it
Yeah,
out.
they're primed up though because they've been
Yeah.
in a dance hall all night, just like violently daggering them, and then all you gotta do is touch that thing at the end of the night.
Yeah.
That's probably push to start by the end of the night. If you daggered your wife for like 6 hours at a dance hall, all you gotta do is just like pull her pants down. The breeze is gonna do the rest.
Just blow a kiss at it. She falls to her knees. If I was daggering my wife for 6 hours, she'd have to go to the hospital. Like, her hips would explode.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the islands on a couple days. I'm heading to Turks and Caicos.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey.
I might dagger.
Yeah,
on
man.
that.
Dagger.
You got
I might
a dagger.
dagger.
Yeah.
You can't
great.
dagger
Why
on
not?
red, bro.
Huh?
No daggering on the red.
No, I think we're off. I think the
Dude, I
Praise
think if you
God.
daggered her on red, they're so horny when that's going down.
true.
You're probably gonna make her fucking ears fall off of her head.
True. You would just see like a fine red mist.
She just turns to a cloud of steam. That's the pink mist right there.
True.
That's
Yeah.
cool. I'm glad you're going down there.
Yeah,
I
it's
know. I'm
awesome.
excited, bro. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Wednesday, yeah, we're all heading down. The whole family. It's gonna be
Dude, that'll
very
be
sick.
sick.
Good
Very
for
sick.
you.
So
I
nice.
can't wait, dude. That's
Well
what I'll
deserved.
lay in the ocean and just try to see if it'll take me away.
You're gonna write weird like mariner poetry while you're there.
Dude, you'd be a sick castaway. Like Tom Hanks, you'd be sick at that.
Oh, you would
Yeah.
solve that problem immediately.
Although I would have put a girl wig. That was kind of gay. He had a dude wig on the volleyball, or like a dude hair on the volleyball. That would have been a beautiful woman's face. The volleyball.
Also, that volleyball's face would have been wrecked after like 3 weeks. I'd be fucking my buddy.
I love fucking my poem. Can you imagine seeing it on the fucking volleyball?
Oh, Lemaire.
Good point, Lemaire. I like that point.
I don't like when it's reasonable.
Fucking the volleyball from behind.
Daggering the volleyball.
Dude, I for real, I've flirted with the idea now of getting a totally virtual road setup where it's like Oculus, fleshlight, and just going nuts on the road. dude.
You're gonna enter the Matrix?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I can pull the trigger, but it's something I've been
That's
like,
your bug out bag, bro. You gotta keep that thing in a chamber in the garage.
I was telling Spud this weekend. I want to get a separate, just a separate like suitcase that's just like a torso and an Oculus.
Buy a seat on the plane. Me and the missus are going on a trip. Buy a seat for the torso on a plane. It's so
Have you ever
fun.
stumbled across a torso in your buddy's house?
Never real life, no.
Bro, I did.
you seen him?
It changed our relationship forever.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, dude, this is what you're up to? And he's like, that's not what I'm all about, man. It's not my whole thing.
They're never life size either. They're always a little too small.
Yes, exactly.
Tiny heinies,
Too
bro.
small.
Tiny heinies?
Yeah.
That's what I heard. I heard
Yeah.
they're tiny
A
heinies,
little
man.
too small.
I got a
little
BBL heiny.
suspicious.
True.
I would like a big noisy one.
Yeah.
You got a what?
BBL heiny? No, I don't have one.
You would think.
Yeah.
2 beach balls. Just a huge one just on the kitchen counter. Put a flower in the
It's a vase.
BBL.
You need that, man.
Dude, I'm
That would be so.
Man, you don't need that, dude.
I don't need it. I don't want to do it, but it's
You gotta
again,
put
it
it in a
calls me.
briefcase though.
True.
Like a business.
Just be all business about it.
like a rifle for an
You should get one that's the exact same dimensions as your wife. And then anytime you argue, you're like, you know what?
I'm gonna go hang
I
out
don't
with
need you.
Brittany
True.
too.
Me too.
Yeah, I gotta go to Britney Tron real quick.
True. Just old home videos.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not cheating, honey.
Just videos of us dancing. Got it grown out of Josh. We're in business, dude. Josh Cabaza, as always, thank you for doing
Shout out
that.
to Josh.
I am in a wicked mood right now. I'm in a
Yeah.
good
I was
good
in
mood.
a cranky mood too, but a nice bro pulled up to me at the red light and was like, "Guard dog." I was like, "Yo, what's up?" And I had a solid 3-minute conversation with him through the window.
Oh, yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
He's like, "Where are you guys podcasting?" And I was like, I almost told him our exact location.
Can't give out the
The
coordinates.
location's been blown.
Yeah, I
I've
guess
seen so
the
many bros
location is
outside.
blown.
I've been like, I do a podcast right in here.
Yeah, I did that today too. He was a good bro. Shout out to him.
Yeah, there are. I do encounter a lot of good bros in the wild, dude. There's a lot of.
He just whipped up right next to me.
I was at a place recently in Austin where we're like in line, like waiting for a drink, and it was just a bro talking. He's like, "Oh, love the cast," and we just talked like for like 5 solid minutes while we're waiting, and it really was. It felt like I was just talking to an old buddy.
Yeah.
We're just having a
nice,
good time chatting around. It was really nice.
Yeah. I like that.
Not
I like it too.
rarely ever is it a Punisher. Every now and again you get a Punisher, and you go, Punisher, please. But it's always a hammer. It's just a blacked out guy.
Sean got
Yeah.
punished in Tempe.
I've been Tempe.
Or
Oh
when
no,
Nate-
I got punished in Salt Lake.
Salt
You
Lake.
deserve to be punished.
Yeah, I mean, he was a beautiful man, and he was so not like spiritually. He was a beautiful man. He was a little bit too drunk, and he came to both shows, sat right in the front, and I just kept taking away his ends when he would say weird stuff in the middle of the show.
Gotta take away his pellets.
Shout out to Jeremy. I hope Jeremy, I love you, man. You know I love you.
Yeah,
You
man.
just had a little bit too much to drink.
No,
It's
dude,
always the booze. The booze is how. That's when they tip over.
I was at the last show in Rhode Island. There was this bro in the front row, and he was just chilling, like rocking jean shorts, and he was just having so much fun. He wasn't trying to be a dickhead. He just he just wouldn't stop trying to get the interaction going. And it was like the security came up to him and he genuinely was like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Bro, they're gonna kick you out." And he was like, "Why?" He's like, "I've never been to a comedy show before."
It's like, I'm having the most fun.
He was having
ever.
so much fun.
I think I'm winning the comedy show right now.
Can you stop doing the worm?
Yeah, he was having a good time. He chilled though. I was like, I have zero faith and you're not going to get kicked out. I hope you don't. And I just like, please don't give him one more shot.
Jeremy would
He
chill
chilled.
too, but
He
then I
chilled.
would bother him, and then I would bring him right back into it.
That often happens too, where if it starts to suffer, I'll be like, "Yeah, you fucking asshole," and just fire him back up. Like, yo, man, what the fuck? Have some respect for live comedy.
Yeah, exactly. Jeremy saved me on the second show. I brought him up on stage, and we took a bow together.
Did you? That's
I
awesome.
talked to him for like 30 minutes straight.
Whoa.
It
So you're
was
filling
awesome.
the time, huh,
Yeah,
Shawn?
well, it would have been
Yeah.
30. Yeah, it would have been a 20-minute set.
I'm also furious right now.
What's wrong?
I mean, just, being married to a strong woman has its pitfalls. And navigating that minefield.
Trouble in
My
paradise.
wife's like ISIS, so she hates the books in our house, and she destroyed my favorite painting on accident. Yeah, so she's just trying to fucking burn the libraries and the museums. And I was like, oh, so this was the one you accidentally destroyed as you're putting together an end table? How did it wind up exactly where you were building the end table? And she's like, well, it shouldn't have been on the ground. Oh, yes, it shouldn't have been on the ground. You should have moved it if you cared. And
Can I,
you're-
can I ask you a question? Does she have any of her crap on the ground? And by chance, do you ever tell her to pick that up? And does she spaz if you do?
oh, yeah.
Just curious.
Just a question.
How long has this Sephora bag been on the stairs, honey?
It's actually a tripping hazard, by the way. Yeah. It's a fucking tripping hazard.
Oh, yeah, I love logic. Try to get reasonable with them. That's
Bring
the
out the
last
fire
vestige of a
codes.
desperate man.
The points of egress are blocked. Dude, you're
Hang up
careless.
an OSHA sign.
It is pathetic, man, when you start to be like, I gotta win this argument. And you're like, this is a fire hazard. All right?
You're trying to kill us all.
You want us to die, don't you?
You
want me dead. I do say, I think there is something very beautiful. I was on the way over here. I might be a country music guy, by the way. Just on the ride over here, I was like,
I like it too.
I might just be. I was sitting here driving, I was puffing my cigar now, just being like, puffing a nice little cigar.
Stogie?
Little stogie, dude. I'm an old man now. I've given. I'm like, dude, I'm just an old man
yeah.
now. I just need to tastefully deteriorate now and just kind of
Become gay.
become gay.
You gotta get a chair.
Huh?
You gotta get a chair.
Yeah,
I know, I do.
Yeah,
I got my sights set on a rocking chair. My
really?
dad's got it pretty much figured out. He has portable rocking chairs.
Yeah.
My dad has the same
Bro,
chairs.
dude, I think they just think about dudes. I think they sit over there just like, fuck you, that guy.
Bounce and all that.
That guy who dropped off that dumpster today looks so hot. Guy who dropped off that 30-yarder, my God, what a fucking Adonis that guy was.
Who's your porch and garage hang? Like who's
My
your old
garage
man
is
hang?
so hot that
Yeah,
I would die. But what do you say?
Like your hang, who would you hang out with on the porch, like in the rocking chairs with you?
My goddamn self. Anyone
You got
who
no
wants to hang
partners?
out.
You got no
You got any
partners?
I'm
bro?
pretty lonely, dude. Anyone who wants to hang out, is more than welcome to come hang out.
Bro. I feel you on that so hard. I sat in my backyard at the new house in Michigan for like 4 hours yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you moved.
I moved to Detroit, yeah, outside of Detroit. Wow. Hey, shut up.
Oh, wait.
What are you doing?
Yeah, timestamp.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, he was, yeah.
You psycho.
I'm sorry.
Do you
I
have-
get it.
do you
You're
have
getting
the time?
hyper specific.
No, I appreciate it. Well, I do. There's like this whole like stolen valor thing about saying you live in Detroit.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's why I pointed at Lemaire. I didn't point at you so you could say the exact address of where I've desperately been trying to hide from the dead-eyed ghouls.
Dude, did you meet the black squirrels yet?
Oh, have I met the black squirrels?
The black squirrels rule.
They're
dude.
my only friends, Lemaire. I sit surrounded by black-eyed Susans and consider where I'm going to put the hot tub, and there's just black-eyed squirrels, but their flesh is falling off their bodies.
What?
Yeah, there's like long, like missing fur straps on these black squirrels.
Oh,
and-
they're fighting. They fight. The black squirrels fight. They're mean.
You don't say.
yeah. You know, they're only
Where'd
about
you get
30% of the
FBI crime
population.
squirrel statistics? Where'd you hear that from?
Did you see that on the TV too?
That's Trump propaganda, man. Don't let me tell you the black squirrels are fighting.
Trumper.
They have less resources.
Dude, the black squirrels eat ribs. All right. I'm just telling you what I seen.
I've seen them, man. The black squirrels, they get around, man. I've seen those guys in action. It's pretty awesome.
But the loneliness of, being mildly successful. It's like, I wish I had nothing and I was still sleeping in a house with 16 people. Those were the days.
Yeah, true. Yeah, there is a certain loneliness to being mildly successful too, because it's just like it's just you just hanging out. You're like, damn, I have made a decent amount of money,
Right.
but not enough for like, the Jonah brothers to be like, come hang out.
Or for you to even know their names.
Jonah Brothers. There's such
Jonah
a
Brothers.
Oh, you mean Fred Jonah?
Can I give you a lonely guy tip on vacation?
Yeah.
Because I just went to Cyprus with my wife for a week, and I was with her, and it was great. But then day 2, I saw this guy at the buffet who was doing crazy stuff with halloumi, that like cheese, and I went up and I was like, "What are you doing?" And he like walked me through his process for like grilling halloumi, and then I'd see that guy out, and by day 3 at breakfast, we ended up hanging out. Like,
That's
I made
awesome.
a vacation friend.
That's awesome.
And I think that's going to be important for you.
Oh yeah.
Because, you can fuck off and just go sit in the water, but you got your beautiful daughters. They're going to occupy you. Once
Yep.
they go to bed, you can hang out with your old lady. But if you can bring in another couple, and
Oh.
not in like a sexual way.
I know. Trust me. I know. We've done vacation friends are really fun.
Because you're never going to see them again. So you
Dude.
tell them everything about yourself, and then they
Yep.
do the same. And then you're like, all right,
Dude, there's
enjoy
something-
life in Ecuador.
Well, yeah, like we'll hang out. Well, if you ever, and you just, you'd never
Yeah.
see him
Like,
again.
I'd never want to see you again.
Vacation friends do rule, though. It is fun to meet vacation friends, and I think we'll probably meet some. And
We
it's an
will.
island too, so I can really get down on the island too.
Yeah.
I got a real island vibe.
I
Yeah,
had
you
my
do.
first kiss
Even though I'm
in
a country
Turks and
music guy.
Caicos.
You had your first kiss in Turks and Caicos?
Yeah, it was a
What?
vacation.
What was his name?
Oh, Sam.
Don't put it on the tee unless you don't want me to whack it over the fence.
How did it go down? You were just like on the resort. Did you ever see? By the
I
way,
might have been 16 or 17.
so you were like the kid from
No, I was younger than that. I was
fuck,
going
what's-
into high school.
What's that show on HBO? It has 2 seasons. It's always
White
like an
Lotus.
You were like the dude from White. Did you see that episode of White Lotus, or that season of White Lotus?
what
The
do
little
you-
brother, the horny little brother, is always jerking off, and his
Yeah,
sister's
that
like,
was me. I was
"Ew."
gooning, and then I found love. I found love with a lovely lady that was from New Jersey, like I was.
What?
So we bonded over that,
She
and then
smelt it on you.
we shared a kiss in Turks and Caicos, and now she's a lesbian MMA fighter.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah,
She
You
a
flipped her.
beast?
yeah, I flipped her. She is a beast. Yeah,
You
shout
filled
out
her
to
with
her.
feminine rage.
Yeah.
I think she's just waiting for you.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean,
True. You gotta
Can I
get-
come with you?
You got to get her out of the octagon. You got to take her out of the octagon.
Put her in the kitchen.
Put her in the octagon. Yeah, that was just a little. I forgot about that.
What percentage
My
of
first
female
makeout.
UFC fighters do you think are lesbians?
At least half.
30?
30%?
30, dude?
But there's some that are so beautiful. Muscle mommies.
Man, dude, did
Yeah.
you see Dumont?
Tabitha Ritchie, so beautiful.
Dumont?
She's a beautiful muscle mommy.
Yeah, Brazilian beautiful muscle mommy. Tabitha
That's
Ritchie.
pretty tight.
They might not even be lesbians, just men are afraid to fuck them.
That's true.
Not me.
Not you, no. You're not afraid of anything. You and Lemaire are very adventurous.
Yeah, we're not scared.
No.
Tabitha
wow.
Ritchie, yeah, she's beautiful. Shout out to
Whoa.
her.
Huh. The divine feminine.
And then Alexa Grasso, she lost this weekend. She's pretty beautiful.
Let
I
her
think they're
hair
hotter when they lose, honestly.
Yeah.
Was that lady who lost the one who had a fucking pussy wound
That-
on her
That was a
forehead?
different lady.
That was
but
that was the Dumont match. The other girl, the
Yeah.
red French girl, that French lady. Come on, man.
Damn, okay.
Well,
She's not
no,
French,
it
she's
was
Brazilian.
Aldana got the cut.
Do these
Yeah.
ladies get like CTE?
Yeah.
Well, they probably already have. They're starting it.
Have you seen
You
anything
can't take
Ronda
what you
Rousey has
don't
said?
They're down 49%.
Yo, the cut this lady had was,
was
crazy.
crazy,
And
yeah.
they were in the spear.
Oh,
it was like,
no,
yeah, that's
dude.
it.
Irene
They,
Alana.
did she catch an elbow, or is that like a...
No, they headbutted, and then the lady she was fighting just kept fucking her up.
I can't believe the other lady scratched her that bad. I'm just being nasty. I'm kidding. Those guys are athletes, bro.
That's
They would,
not what I meant.
That's like
when
the
I was
physical
talking about-
manifestation of when I confront my wife with logic. That's what it does to her forehead. It splits open, and it opens up like a mouth, and it swallows me.
2X women.
Yeah.
It is tight. It is good though. I think there is something to be said about just like confronting the feminine over time.
Dude, we used to be able to hit him.
Yeah, I mean that was the thing.
Like, shut up.
Lemaire, historically, you are accurate. I just want to drive your. What are you trying to say?
I don't know.
I mean, here's the thing.
Them's were the days.
I mean,
Simpler
no.
times.
Yes, dude. Sean Connery was like on record
Yeah,
being
that
like,
shit's
"Oh,
so awesome."
slap.
Yeah.
You slapper.
Gets to a point where they won't listen to reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, that point is when they're born.
And it's like, it's, the problem. Here's the thing. You obviously can't do that. And it's a shame because I think a lot of bad guys ruin that for everybody.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Again, there are those dudes that do that. They get a girlfriend and they like slowly are like, give me your cell phone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they just like trap a lady in an apartment. It's like, yeah, those guys are definitely burning hell.
Mm-hmm.
But a tasteful gentleman like Sean Connery, just like putting down a cognac glass and be like, shut up.
Yeah. Doing it with a velvet glove.
Sometimes you have to slap them.
Yeah.
They're tricky. They are tricky. I'll give you that.
Tricky.
They are tricky little vixens, man. Tricky little things. I always try to understand, man, that it's weird. Like, girls are wild, bro.
We're joking, right? But
We're
like,
fucking
you ever
around,
like
obviously.
meet a guy who hit a girl? Like, they have a different type of darkness to them.
Oh, yeah.
Like a guy who actually would hit a woman. You're like, dude,
Yeah.
chill out, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I do
calm
think
down.
that happens. You get like the tap out tattoo just appears on your body. And it's just like,
No fear shirt on.
yeah.
Because I feel like and look, I've never really considered it, but I think that if you break the seal on that, if you hit them once, she's then going to retaliate. My wife would retaliate.
For sure.
And then I'm not going to hit her again. I'm going to be so fucking, it's like when the bomb goes off in the bunker and you just hear like that buzzing noise. That's me after hitting her. And then a barrage of blows land upon me as I'm undefended.
yeah, true.
Just like, take me.
Yeah, it's like, I earned this.
Yeah, so go
Take
ahead,
me.
Just do it. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
bet
sorry.
that fucking makeup sex is wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're beating the shit out of
that's
each
why
other.
you do it, though.
All right.
That's why they do it.
Okay.
Well,
That's like, make them appreciate, dude, I don't know.
it's
Never-
bad. No, you're talking about very dark corners of the female psyche that, it's like in play conversation, you're not supposed to talk about. And again, not advising anybody to do that. Please.
No,
for the
no,
love of
it's one of the
God,
worst things you can do.
It's literally, it is the worst thing you can do.
Crime against the child's worse.
What is it?
Crime against the child's worse.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Agreed.
True.
Good work, Lemaire. Look where we are.
I'm sorry, guys. I've been listening to a lot of. I've been listening to a lot of Patrice
Charles
O'Neal
White.
recently. I'm
Oh,
Oh
on some
yeah, you
shit,
came
man.
into the green room last night, fired up on Patrice.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, rumble, young man, rumble. I'll let you have the space.
Yeah, definitely standing for the record. We are just doing freedom of speech and exploring
Yes,
darker corners of the mind.
Exercising.
we're on the
it.
cutting edge.
But yes, it is a horrible crime to commit against any ladies.
Yes.
I
It's
would
good that
never
we
hit
don't
a
do
woman.
it.
No.
I just wish they'd show some appreciation for the fact that we stopped beating the fuck out of them. They seem to get, they seem to be a little cocky these days. And
Dude, I love video games, and I've broken a controller for every console I've ever had. And I love video games. You know what I mean? I love video games. I'm not hitting you at all.
Lemaire, your analogy is that might be one of your best analogies. I think.
I wish we could frame this moment.
But that also made me think that you do like playing fighting games as the women characters. So maybe that's why this is in your head.
That's interesting, actually.
I don't know. I like if I'm gonna look at a character, I gotta see an ass.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, you are about to jerk off right when you're done playing video games. You might as well prime
Dude,
yourself
nothing's better than jerking off after you win at video games. There's nothing better than that.
Spoils of war.
There's nothing better than that, dude. You have a good day of NBA 2K, you're like,
I gotta beat off.
I got to go to the bathroom.
I gotta calm down.
Pardon me. I gotta go powder my nose.
Your parents come in, you're like, get out. I earned this, dude.
You see
Looking
that
at-
trophy on the screen? I earned that. This is my space.
See that digital confetti spilling from the fucking...
Yeah, your parents just hear flawless victory. You're like, okay, don't knock on the door.
Yeah, leave them in there.
Let them have this.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. What's something you'd love to learn? As an adult, do you make time to learn new things as often as you'd like, or is that lost in childhood? Kids are always learning and growing, but as adults, sometimes we lose that curiosity. What's something you'd like to learn? Gardening, a new language, or maybe how to finally beat your best friend in bowling? Therapy can help you reconnect with your sense of wonder because your back-to-school era can come at any age. I mean, I think that's such a great message. You should constantly try to best your friend, dude. Just beat his ass in bowling. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. It is funny to think of somebody on like the classic Freudian couch of psychoanalysis and being like, I just want to beat my fucking friend in bowling. Just fucking once, dude. Please help. We can definitely help work on that together. Rediscover your curiosity with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/MSSP today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/MSSP. And honestly, guys, get yourself some fucking help, you weirdos. You need the help. I know nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants to say, oh, I need therapy. Everybody needs it. Just try it. Try it, and beat your friend's ass in bowling. Lucy is made for your nicotine routine and delivered straight to your door. It's 100% pure nicotine and always tobacco-free. No 2CB in this stuff, dude. No pink cocaine. It's 100% pure nicotine, always tobacco-free. Lucy isn't like every other nicotine pouch company that's owned by Big Tobacco. They're like the mom-and-pop shop of pouches. Pouches come in a variety of strengths from 4 milligrams all the way to 12 milligrams. Lucy offers a unique variety of flavors, including apple ice, wintergreen, mango, and espresso. If you're not a pouch person, Lucy gum is available in 2 milligrams, 4 milligrams, or 6 milligrams. Guys, that sounds fantastic to me. I love that. I'm more of a 2 milligram guy. I'm a little weakling. Let's level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/drenched and use promo code DRENCHED to get 20% off your first order. Lucy offers free shipping and has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. That's lucy.co and always code DRENCHED to get 20% off and always free shipping. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age and every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Prize Picks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports app with over 5 million active members. Prize Picks is the easiest and most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Unlike other apps, on Prize Picks, it's just you against the numbers. All you do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections and watch the winnings roll in. You can now win up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks with as little as 4 correct picks. Prize Picks is the best way to get action on sports in most states, including California, Texas, and Georgia. Prize Picks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. Prize Picks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Just the daily picks, getting in on the action, not, flex play. You kidding me, dude? Download the Prize Picks app today and use code DRENCHED to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code DRENCHED on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. What have you guys been up to? I haven't seen you guys in a while. I've been a traveling, rambling man. I think you guys have been as well. Lemaire,
yeah.
you've been moving around. Charles been moving around.
Nah, I've just been here recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How was your B-Day party, bro?
It was nice. It was cool. It was fun. It was nice. We just hang out. We barbecued. My brother grilled. He put on some ribs.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Swam.
It was a good time. Yeah, we swam.
We what did we do? I can't even really remember. We were on a chill vibe.
Drank the whole week.
Yeah, we drank a lot. Yeah.
Did your birthday week?
Yeah.
You a birthday week guy?
Yeah. No.
How old were you turning, if you don't mind
34.
me asking? Ooh, that's
Wow.
nice. That's nice.
Ripe old
35.
age. Time to give it up.
For your 30th, remember we got.
What the fuck, dude?
We set this up, and I thought it was going to pay off so much harder.
That was pretty great, actually.
Were you drinking out of the rig? Did you say? Okay.
I really thought he was just ripping that like that. I thought that was your new thing. I was supportive of it. I was just going, man, that really took me by surprise. That's awesome.
Before
big
you got
guns.
here, he was poking holes in it, and I was like, "Are you making a water bong?" And he says, "No." And then he just squirted it in, and we were like, "Okay, save this for about 40 minutes in, because they're gonna think you're so strong that you just squeezed water through the lid." Yeah,
That's pretty sick, though. I kind of like that. That does seem kind of nice.
ASMR.
Although I'm just a gay old man, so maybe I don't know why. I love that.
Dude, I've been hitting it. I'm off porn, but I'm back on.
Okay.
Like I'm off. Like I've deleted my bad Reddit and I've deleted my OnlyFans, but I still have my Twitter list. You know what I mean? So I'm like off, but I'm still. And I've been. I don't know.
What was the OnlyFans tab before you get into?
What
the
do you
list?
mean?
How much was it a month?
Monthly
It wasn't much.
How much of an allowance were you giving the girls?
I was giving myself like $30 a month.
Okay,
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's
but
not crazy.
yeah, Yeah, I just
Do
got
you
rid
feel
of
like it was worth it for $30? And I'm not.
No.
Like, I'm not being one of those guys like, oh, I'd never pay for that.
No,
I've
that's
thought about it several times. My credit cards are monitored. But
well, if it's a girl who posts frequently and it's the stuff you like, and it's like $5, it's worth it.
for sure.
But there's some girls who post infrequently and then it's like 15, and it's like, come on.
True.
Come on.
You start hitting them like, where I pay the bills around here.
I put a roof over your fucking head.
And I hate it. I got rid of OnlyFans because all the girls, they all message the same thing. They're like, send me a picture of your cock so I can give you a dick rating for free. And it's like, no, I don't.
That's
no.
the last thing I want.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't
And then
want
you
to-
say, send me a picture of your cock.
You first. How's it feel to be free of the OnlyFans?
The shackles.
It's nice. It's nice. But I can still get got. Not by OnlyFans, but like real life. You know?
How so?
I don't know, you just see a lady.
Yeah. I hear
Sometimes you get sent to your knees, dude.
Yeah.
you. True.
It's tough
Hark.
out here, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were actually. Where the fuck was I? I was somewhere. I don't remember the exact place, but I was there. Me and Brittany came with me. We're at a show afterwards. And we're at like a bar, and there was like for sure a prostitute sitting next to
Yeah.
us, like in like a fishnet dress,
Yeah.
basically. Supple young lady, and yeah, it was pretty funny, man. She was just sitting there, and like it
Just
women
working.
love seeing prostitutes. By the way, Brittany was like fucking like. I think she's a prostitute. I was like, yeah, she is. Get out of the way. Move on, man. Let's switch scenes.
Let me protect you. I'll be the shield, hon.
No, it was very funny. She was a hooker. I was like, yeah, I think she was.
Duh.
Where the fuck, dude? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to globetrot everybody. I don't remember what
I was
city
just-
I was in.
I was just in Tempe, and they have some of the finest snow bunnies I've ever seen. in
Tempe's
my
snow
entire
bunny
life.
heaven, man. That's where they are.
If it ain't snowing, I ain't going.
What about Salt Lake?
Dude, have you heard?
Salt Lake has good snow bunnies too, but the Mormons were crazy. I like
Yeah.
the Samoans the best though. I
Samoans
couldn't stop
rule.
talking about the Samoans. They're all Mormons.
They're tier
And
1 Mormons.
There's some Mormons.
Samoans, yeah.
Oh, they're numerous, dude.
Whoa.
Because the
All
missionaries
their
got out
Mexicans.
to Hawaii and Tonga and Samoa
That
and
makes
planted
sense.
those seeds, and now that's why BYU and Utah have the best offensive lines.
I said
Yeah,
I
he did it for the program.
I
Oh,
kept
yeah.
doing another funny joke at the Mormons and the Samoans bonded over their mutual love of pineapples. That was one of my funny jokes from my funny joke show too.
That was one of the funny ones.
Well, that was one of the, yeah.
Shawn will hit me up on the road and be like, "Where are you?" And I'll tell him, and then he'll be like, I hate it here." And I'm like, "What, dude? You're living the dream. You're out there. You're moving tickets."
I was happy this weekend. Though.
Yeah, I mean,
I texted you, I was
I'm
happy.
so proud of you,
Thank you,
and I
Sam.
think a lot of people are, and I think you need to
Yeah, man.
reflect on what's going on for yourself.
I'm trying to be. I was in a funk for a while.
It's cool to be mired in doom and gloom as a young man. I understand that. But once you break through that and you realize that every moment's a gift, you're going to live a lot richer life.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, dude,
True.
you're about to be 30. Grow up.
Yeah. You got to shave your pubes.
Damn, Lemaire. Yeah, it what's weird too, especially when you start headlining. Hilarious.
It's a comedy show.
When you start headlining, there is that weird it's like a crazy loneliness to go from doing a show to go like back in your hotel room alone. You feel like, oh, Josh, man, this is why you're the fucking best, brother.
J Money.
It is weird to like go from like being around hundreds of people to like just sitting in a hotel room by yourself. Feels crazy.
Yeah, people who are screaming your name and losing it, and then you do the merch line afterward, and they're all so stoked, and they tell you how, how the impact their shit's made on their life, and then you just go back to that room, and you're like, okay, what do I do now?
Time to watch
Besides
comic-
self-harm.
Time to watch Comics Unleashed.
Yeah, dude. Oh, Mario Cantone's back.
Every time I sit there and I just eventually fall into just like studying various rap beefs. Like I'll just watch a video
Yeah, I go on YouTube.
for 3 hours about like Young Thug's beefs before that trial is so fucking funny. Have you seen any of the compilations?
He's going to get off.
I think he will. Did you see Little Woody?
Pause.
No, the guy who doesn't snitch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pause.
Well, he snitched. He's dude. And I was on Butterly's podcast recently, and he was like playing clips, and
Yeah.
it's funny as fuck. But I started like that was like fresh in my mind, so I started looking at the guy Little Woody, and like, dude, they're impossible to interrogate because they'll just be like, they'll be asked a question and they'll be like, well, I'm a liar, so anything I tell you, anything I said before was probably a lie, but So I can tell you, I'll tell you something, but it might be a lie. And that way, they're not perjuring themselves.
Yeah,
They say they are a lie. It's crazy.
That
dude.
rules.
Dude, and you have like DAs or prosecutors trying to like crush these guys, and it's just like.
But wait,
I feel like I'm watching. If I was in the jury, I'd be like, this guy's winning.
did they sign? Did they like do the Bible thing, the oath?
Yeah, but Little Woody had immunity, so like he couldn't get in trouble for anything.
Yeah.
They wanted him to go like testify because he was originally pinning everything on young Thug, but then he said yeah, that's just because I wanted to get out of trouble. He's like, so yes, I did testify saying he did those stuff, but I did lie, and I already went to jail, and I have immunity, so I can't get in trouble for it.
Wow,
dude's kind of a legal genius.
it's like reverse Socratic logic.
It's great, dude. It's
Yeah.
crazy, man. And they'll like keep firing him up, and they'll be like, why'd you shrug your shoulders? He'll be like, because they're my shoulders. You can't argue. It's like, yes, they are your shoulders. It's like, what does 357 mean? He goes, numbers. Is it a gang? He's like, I don't know. If you think it is, it might be, but I don't think it is. It might be. Who knows? It's like, it's true. It might be a gang.
It's like quicksand.
Dude, these guys, it's impossible to nail these dudes down. It's so funny. And as soon as you do kind of get them, they'll literally be like, why are you being all negative, man? I don't want to be thinking about all this shit. It's like,
You're
so
bumming
good.
me
It's
out.
so, man, I wish this guy the best. I hope Little Woody has just gets out. This puts us all behind
life.
him. He's
That's
so
how you
funny.
fill the hours of your night, Sean.
Watch.
Get to the bottom of Little Woody.
Are you
Instead of
sure?
getting to
not
the
right
bottom of
lately.
Little
Is
Woody.
it Woody and not Wody?
That's Woody, Little Woody.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not Woody.
Lil Wody.
He's not
All
from the
right.
504. Although, Young Thug did have a significant beef with Lil Wayne, which he went to the Magnolia area and also he got booed, but that's what I learned.
Lil Wayne is mad that Kendrick is doing the halftime show.
I know.
Birdman said that's some BS.
Yeah. I kind of agree.
I think so too. I would love a Wheezy halftime show.
It would be nice, but like they don't really do rappers.
They're having Kendrick
I
Lamar.
fucking Kendrick Lamar, dude.
Kendrick Lamar's like the first rapper.
Yeah.
Who did it
Nah,
last year?
that's
had
not
The
true.
Weeknd
Fucking
last
50
year,
Cent.
right?
The
50
Weeknd's not a rapper.
50 Cent and all,
They
like
had
Eminem and all
50
those.
Cent.
They had the
They
Expendables
literally
of
had
rap. They
5
had the
rappers.
Expendables of rap, dude.
It was-
They had Royce the
it was,
5'9" in the game.
It was a shady aftermath Super Bowl, but that was like 3 years ago.
Okay, well, dude.
But rap doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen often.
It doesn't. Well,
Yeah.
you know, now.
Kendrick Lamar was on that one too. He was on that one. The Black Avenger Super Bowl halftime show. Yeah. And Eminem.
True. It's not common, but it is. I think it'll become more and more.
Yeah.
But I think
Well, it's
it's
because
like,
Jay-Z runs it now. He picks all the Super Bowl stuff.
right. I forgot he
Yeah.
became like the official.
Because it's
yeah.
Apple Music.
Yeah.
Well, the NFL was racist, and they paid Jay-Z to be their official black guy. So
And it
now
all went away.
It's all forgiven.
Just
yeah.
like H&M.
Just like Papa John.
and yes, Shaq with Papa John.
It's a classic
When are you going to get
technique.
the racist apologist bag? You could definitely get that.
Me?
Yeah, if some big
Yeah.
like corporation goes down, jump in and be like, guys, I can make this all right.
I'll smooth this over for you.
Because what is Jay-Z's his position is like a
CEO.
liaison.
Yeah, he's definitely just a liaison. He's like black culture liaison.
Yeah. No, because I think
He's
that
the
is
fixer for the streets.
because that's the big thing. But I do think, what did they give him? Is it like an ownership type position, or is it like
Well, in what? H&M or like in I think they give him
NFL?
a
What is it? I
I
don't.
in the NFL, he might have a stake. He might have a small share in that. I think.
That's pretty nice.
probably in some team now.
He's like the black union boss. He's like, get these guys in line.
Yeah. He's the Pinkerton, but not pink.
Yeah, that was nobody's kneeling right now, right? That's
No,
over?
kneeling's over. Kneeling's done. Yeah.
Taylor Swift fixed everything.
Black people are done kneeling. We're standing up now.
True.
Can I tell you, you guys thought about this? You know, Tua, quarterback.
Yeah, that
I
was
thought you were talking
sad.
about the lady.
Damar Hamlin.
So DeMar Hamlin lived.
Hawk too.
I thought you were talking about the lady. I was like,
Have you guys heard about this?
You seen this? You heard about this?
can you believe it?
Talk to her.
Talk
Yeah, that's
to
a guy who just got knocked out, right?
Yeah, so
For-
Tua's like
yeah.
brain was put in the paint shaker by a guy who died on the field.
Damar
Yes.
So
Hamlin.
that guy lived to kill Tua.
Yeah.
This is a strange cosmic coincidence.
Yeah, a bit of a Highlander situation.
Yes, indeed.
took his soul.
And why did he? I saw him lower his head, and it was like, dude, what do you do? I mean, obviously beast move. That's how I play Madden. But it's like, it's like, well, you didn't have to do that, man. He fully just like no reason already had the first down.
He went Hawaiian battering ram.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
He was like the Dole Corporation on the islands.
Yeah, dude.
It's
crazy.
So sad.
He was fucked, bro.
He came up puppet
What's his
style.
status? Is he all right now? or-
I think he's gonna have to retire. I was texting Soder because he knows the head coach of the Dolphins,
know.
and he's like, "It's not looking good." Yeah,
That sucks, bro.
they changed the concussion protocol because he got 2 in 1 game last year, and then they're like, "Oh, it's fine," and now he's out there, and it's a bad state of affairs. For the
What if we like fixed every player to like bumper car strings?
Love it.
That way they kind of like we could like pull back a little bit.
Or yeah, like attach like a tether from the back of their head to their shoulder pad so they can't lower their head.
True.
If you try to lower your head, it just yanks you back up.
I think we've
Shock collars, maybe.
Yeah, maybe like knight's armor. Maybe like stiff metal armor and just let them.
Mech suits would be great.
Suits would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Mech suit football would rule.
Finally, the Japanese can have a place in the game. There's a kicker on the Falcons, but that's about it.
Dude, the Tokyo Gundams would fuck everybody up.
Yeah, that guy's done though. He just and it's brain. Usually it's like knee or this. It's like,
No.
dude, fucking that sucks, dude.
Yeah,
And
it's
he
like
was
he doesn't
good
know
too.
colors. He was great. He was starting for one of the most explosive offenses in the game. Yeah.
It's a shame. I hope he makes it back. I mean, at that point, what do
I
you
do
do?
too because I took the over on total yardage for the year. I was like, he's going for over 3,500.
So you think he'll really retire now?
I
I
think
hope
it's
so.
Yeah,
only
he
sane
kind of
move.
has to.
And he
Yeah.
can retire and go to Hawaii and coach high school football and like be a king for the rest of his life.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah, and it's not like again, what took him out is playing like an absolute beast. It's
He
like-
would get ruined by all those other Samoans, though. They'd be like, you go to the NFL and you quit because of your head, because Samoans have hard heads.
Yeah.
Well, he's Hawaiian. You got to. There's a whole
There's
scene
different-
over there.
They're different?
You know the easiest way to get your ass kicked by a Samoan?
Call
him
him
a Tongan.
Oh, no, I would never.
Or
do that.
tell them that their cookies are banging, dude. Yeah, those cookies are banging, dude. I can't believe you gave those to the Girl Scout cookies.
Why can't I get those year round? Play it.
They changed the name of those things, by the way. They're called
Yeah.
like Caramel Delights.
Yeah.
Now they
Yeah.
named them after Puerto Ricans.
I think it's location based. Regionally, in some places, it's still Samoa on the box.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You think that might be? You might be getting some swaggy Girl Scout. It might be like the
You
old
got
stuff.
middies, yeah.
That's like last year's outdoors, dude. I think you're getting like some really old weed.
You're getting fucking trim. Remember getting trim back in the day, and you'd be like, "I'm rich." You get a fucking trash bag full of leaf matter,
Dude.
and it's all moldy, and you'd be like, "I'm gonna be smoking hash forever."
Back in the day.
This was not that long ago. I had a lot of trim at one point. I had a little. I was buying dry ice from this place in South Philly, and I had these hash bags, and I would just sit in my basement and just shake. I mean, pounds and pounds of trim.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was so nice.
It was the best.
But yes, it does. It did feel so sick to have like literally trash bags full and like I have weed. Trash bags full of weed. There were some nugs in there. There were some popcorn nugs.
Yeah, you'd be digging through those popcorn nugs like a black squirrel.
This guy doesn't even know what he gave me. This is crazy.
What an idiot. There's a lot of ladybugs in this bag.
I heard that's good for me.
I would remember literally smoking like spider webs in a pipe. Like, this is free. I'm the smartest man alive.
Yeah, getting trim is so sweet, dude. Although I will say the cursed PA medical program, man, don't get me started. They sell trim to patients.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember
That's
you were pissed
rude.
about that.
It's crazy,
That's
bro.
rude.
And dude, I mean, yeah, God obviously has a plan because I smoked so much trim in my day.
Yeah.
So I bought shake from the PA dispensary. Shame on you guys, by the way. And it hit my lungs, and I went, "That's fucking trim,
This
dude.
is
That is
LARF.
not ground nug." Yes. And I was like, "Motherfuckers!" And I confronted them, and they were like, "Well, you know," the dude literally looked at me and goes, "That's just the game, dude." I'm like, "Get the fuck
The
out."
game?
It's acting like a fucking kingpin behind the counter. I'm
You're
like,
a
"Man,
state-sanctioned entity. The game.
dude,
What?
dude, it killed me. I was just like, brother, you have no fucking idea what you're talking about. But yeah, shame on the Pennsylvania medical marijuana program.
Shame.
You guys are a fucking joke compared to every other state I see. Every other state's fucking chill.
Yeah.
Dude, in Oklahoma, you can just get a grow permit.
Oklahoma rules. Their
Yeah,
weed's
man.
good, too.
Oklahoma rules.
surprising.
Tempe
good.
had good weed.
That used to be the scariest
Yeah.
place to drive through with weed. When I'd be driving from Denver into the greater Midwest, you go through Oklahoma, and they would just have, if you had Colorado plates and you go
Oh,
into
yeah.
Oklahoma, you're getting pulled over.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've had the car dumped out various times.
Yeah, they'll get you. They see them plates, they say, hold on, brother.
Good thing
Yeah.
you stick your joints in your asshole.
Well, I used to. We would fucking put them right on our taints.
The
You'd
grundles?
take your bag and you'd put it on the taint and you'd sit on it. And the issue with that though is you get
Can I
fucking
have
hot
one of
when
those
you're
right now?
nervous.
Let's smoke it.
Yeah, hopefully you get a 65-year-old cop.
Oh fuck, he's definitely gonna check. Nobody has to know about this.
I remember getting pulled over and sitting on the weed, and then as you're like sitting there nervous, your body temperature rises.
Yep.
So all of a sudden, you're fucking making hash in your shorts. So scary.
You lay an egg. Yeah.
I'm glad they figured it out though.
Dude, now the state of weed's crazy. Now with the THCA, do you like? I mean, I've talked about this before. It's just I shouldn't even talk about it, but it's like you can literally get you can just get weed
You can
now.
get it
It's
anywhere.
THCA and it's totally legally on board. It's THCA,
Until you like
which is not illegal because THCA is not psychoactive.
Yeah.
But if you subject it to the heat of a flame,
Interesting. I don't know.
Yeah,
Whenever
well-
I smoke that kind of stuff, I don't like it.
I was in
It's-
Rome and they had that THCA.
Well, maybe
shot.
I'm talking
Delta
about, I'm
9,
talking about
yeah, there's
Delta,
Delta 9, all this
8.
other stuff.
Yeah.
Delta 8, sorry,
Delta
sorry.
8.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard of THCV?
I hate Delta 8.
No,
THCV is it's like the more psychoactive version of THCA.
really?
Yeah.
I'm sure it would spin me out. I had to just start smoking live rosin because it has all the terps stripped out of it.
But I don't think it does though. I think live rob. You told me that, and I thought about it. I was like, I think you might be smoking a distillate.
I'm
Distillates
smoking.
have terp strip. Rosin keeps, if it's live, the whole point of live rosin means they kept the terps.
It's cold water. It's just cold water is all this is made from. It's pretty much just like bubble hash from back in the day.
Terps intact.
But my scientist told me that there's no terps in there, and
How
that's
did
why
he
I can
take 'em out?
smoke
You're a
it.
scientist?
Yeah, I have a scientist who, like, he
He
educated
could be right.
himself.
He totally could be right, but I guess maybe there's
Is
less
it
terps.
Becker?
No, it's not Becker. Becker's not a scientist.
I thought you were being
Becker
funny.
was walking into these fucking dispensaries in Rome and buying, like, some like he came out literally of a fucking THCA dispensary in Rome with his thumb just with a big ball of goo on it, and he's like, they hooked it up. They hooked it up. They couldn't put it in a bag for you. Yeah, that's my scientist.
with the booger. They gave him the booger.
Like, way to go, buddy. Yeah.
How
That's
was
so
it?
fucking-
We should have asked you about your travels.
Yeah, dude.
Oh no, the travels were fun. It's great to be going on a trip with your boys to a beautiful city, and we brought the wives this time.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So we had Bitch Planet, and then we were just fucking. We were a satellite of Bitch Planet. We were just a moon to them. They
the
kept
fat
spinning.
moon.
Although vacations usually, that's the highest spirits, a lady. If you take a lady in a different place, man, the spirits
That's all they
soar.
want.
And also, it's like, hey, ladies, we're gonna go do some fucking boring shit, aka go to a soccer game.
Yeah,
But hey, we
film
set
it,
you up
so-
with spa. We got you spa treatment. It's very easy to
Well,
Abandoned.
they
yeah,
need
to
that.
negate their need.
True. Though I feel like they do. They need like more. They just need to be like rubbed down and just like squeezed.
Yeah.
You know. it
Every
helps.
so often.
Told they're
Because that
pretty.
will, you can really put a lady at bay if you send her into the spa, man. They love that.
And if you set it up, if you thought about them, and you say, hey, tomorrow at 3:00, you're pampered.
Yep.
And I can finally finish this Japanese crime novel.
Yeah, they do love the spa.
I mean, Vacation Bay is the best version.
It's
Best
the
version
best.
of me, too, I think.
For
Maybe
sure.
that's why they're doing better, is because I'm better in that moment. I don't know.
I don't know. You can be a pretty nice guy sometimes. I still punish you, but
I've never been on a vacation.
oh, dude, it's crazy,
that-
bro. I mean, it's. Imagine if you could somehow give the pussy a Mario star. It's crazy, bro. It goes, it's nuts.
Yeah, it's like pre-breakfast. I haven't had any coffee yet. You're not going to brush your teeth? Let's go.
Yeah, it's nuts, man. I've literally like looked into just becoming a coconut farmer multiple times. Like, why do I live in America? I can just stay here and
It's pretty nice.
get tons of pussy all the time. Why do I live over there? And
Oh, yeah, because I love you. Great.
I'm saying with her, I'm like, I might as well just bring you here and we can just be like peasants in the Dominican Republic. Well, I guess because you're not you're living when you're living in the all inclusive, it is kind of like king life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like let's try this place to say it's just 4 restaurants are all the fucking same on the thing.
You could just move to Moldova, though, or like one of these Balkan
Moldova.
states,
That'd be
and
sick.
buy like what was once a feudal castle, and you just live in there. I mean,
That'd
there's
be
just
cool.
there's so many fucking. That's my bug out bag.
Wi-Fi's bad in the castle though.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
I'm thinking about kind of like getting head and stuff. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
trying
no,
to
for
tap out of the digital realm. Not you.
It would be funny to be in a castle, like on Instagram, and be like, "What the fuck?"
Trying to go live.
Hey guys. Yeah, I think Bono lives in a castle, doesn't he? Bono for real lives in a castle next to fucking Enya. Enya lives in a castle too.
She never leaves.
Enya and
Castle
Bono.
name, yeah,
She's just fucking sealed herself in that castle. For
yeah,
the
bro,
last-
exactly. I
Ooh,
think
beautiful.
Bono has taken her down. She doesn't have like a long. She doesn't have like a family or anything. She's just dedicated to making like wild
Binaural beats.
She's dedicated her life to beautiful binaurals. Yeah, dude, check out Enya's house. Enya has like Bono's castle, sick as fuck, dude. Enya.
That was tough.
Enya's got a fucking nasty place too.
Look at this.
Yeah, Enya's got like a rival.
You need
castle.
Wi-Fi in there, Lemaire?
Yes.
Fair enough.
She looks ghoulish.
You're just playing your Switch by like a torchlight.
You're lighting candles.
All of your games are like sealed with wax. You open them.
You have your own stamp.
I'm still so mad you told me I had to grow up. You of all people. I've been seething silently over it for the past
The
20
fucking Lost
minutes.
Boys
You've
over
been buttoned
there.
up there for a while.
Yeah, I was cranky. I had to get it off my chest. I was gonna be I was gonna say nasty things to you, and I just bit my tongue for 20 minutes.
Yeah, there's been blood running out of your mouth.
Oh, I'm glad I got that off
Oh my
chest.
God.
So now I can love you again like a
I
brother.
was playing around.
I know, I love you. I was
That
just in my feelings.
That was shrapnel.
Yeah, I've been trying to grow. I've been trying to go on walks. It was so I realized I was depressed for a while because I went on a walk and I like left my phone at home and I was like, I've never walked around my neighborhood and I felt like institutionalized as I was walking on I was like kind of like glancing to make it was really embarrassing. I was like, dude, I haven't lived like a human since I've moved here. I've just been on my computer all day and then I leave at night when the sun goes down. and
Well,
go
it's
to
also been
drink
how
at
long?
Comic
How long you
Club.
been here now?
Almost a year, because you got here in
Yeah.
October. I got here in November.
I was crab swirled for the first like 7 months. I
Yeah.
usually don't drink that much. I was drinking like a lot. For me, I was drinking a
Yeah, I
lot
remember
personally
you
when
were
I was down
drinking
here.
the tequilas.
I was just like crushing tequila, like nonstop movement, and then, yeah, eventually I just like was like, all right, I gotta chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
This
think
ain't
I'm
no way to
finally
live.
getting out of my swirl, which is nice. I've
Yeah.
been trying to reduce the screen
Walking
time.
around the
and
neighborhood is-
go outside.
That's nice.
I had
Yeah.
never walked around my neighborhood once.
It's so nice
I was
walking.
like, what's the matter with me, dude?
No, that makes sense. I can
Yeah.
see. I can see. I never took you for like a long walk guy, but it's the best. It's the best for you. It's
good,
fantastic.
and I've been having ideas again. I was like having
Dude.
0 ideas, and I was feeling like I was in such a rut. And then once I started walking, I've just been having ideas again. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, thank God. This is
Have you
what I
met your
had to do.
neighbors?
I know a couple of, but I've known a couple of them for a while.
I see.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm telling you that those walks are like it's the best thing in the world. Just taking a nice long walk. I love it.
Yeah, that's my new jam.
I think that's the problem with the phone is that it becomes easy to offload all your thoughts onto the phone.
It's instant content.
Yeah.
I tried it. I use it, I think, to have 0 thoughts.
Yeah, completely deaden. I feel like it deadens. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
I'm like,
having no ideas.
and yeah, you know, I'm always like, I'm doing research. I'm gonna get something out of this. And I get nothing out of it. I just stare at it. I'm like, fuck.
Someone told me about dopamine stacking. How if you like, I would watch videos on my phone or like YouTube's, or I was watching Entourage on my phone for a while, and I would play Call of Duty.
Ooh.
It just like
While
totally
you're playing
fried
Call of
my
Duty
brain.
while watching
while
Entourage?
just like listening to Entourage.
Dude, I knew a guy who used to do
And that's
that.
a dopamine stack.
Bro, I
according
used
to Huberman.
I used
Someone
to
told me
go-
that the other day.
Huberman advises against the dopamine stack.
Yes, it says it just dulls your
Dude,
whatever the fuck.
I used to go into a, I'm pausing myself out. I'm saying I used to go in this guy's room. I was selling weed, and dude, well, like I would go in there to drop the sack, and like he,
Hey, yo, oh, that's crazy.
but dude, he would have music on like a speaker, have his like laptop going, and have like vidges or like a movie at the same time, and I'd always be like, God damn, dude, that is, and that's a dopamine stack.
Yeah, so keep yourself from having any thoughts.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to stay away from that as of
Yeah, you're
last
just
couple
shaking digital
weeks.
keys in front
Exactly.
of your face all day.
It was bad, and I was like, why am I so sad all the time?
I don't think
Yeah.
I think at all.
We've covered this before.
Yeah, I could have told you that, brother. I don't either that much,
Yeah.
but I've been trying to.
What happens when
Get
you eat
off
like a
it.
lot of mushrooms? Like, what's What's going on? Is it just like
I don't eat a lot of mushrooms.
okay.
I've never gone past like an eighth.
Okay, that'll get your thoughts moving. Like, what happens with that?
Well, I don't know. Just like it goes straight to my shoulders, and I just have to move.
It's like giving them to a dog.
Yeah,
You just want to run around.
yeah.
I know that because my dog had fucking mushrooms one time. Unfortunately, I remember that. I could tell he just wanted to get out there and just move around.
Dude, I get the zoomies.
You've never had like profound, like when you're on mushrooms, like
No, there was one time I had a McCusker chocolate, and I had to lay down with my eyes closed, and I just like visited aliens.
Yeah.
there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
You have a lot of thoughts, man. I don't think
Yeah,
you're giving
dude. I
yourself
think
enough
you're.
credit.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of my point. I think
You're a very curious person. Like when my buddy came in last night, he was that physicist.
Yeah. Oh.
You immediately hit him with, if you're a physicist, why don't I float? I was like, okay.
telling me you're not having any thoughts. So get the fuck out of here, bro.
Like, answer the question, sir. Right away.
Why don't I?
Shawn, grow up.
Explain gravity.
No, he tried to say gravity, and
no
he's like, I don't
gravity.
believe in that shit.
You don't believe in gravity?
Okay.
That's a good point. Again, don't give me that bullshit about gravity.
Yeah.
Why don't I float?
Just gotta let them know, dude.
If
Were
I'm
you
on the
talking
side of the
about
earth,
in the
why aren't I
pool?
standing like this?
Yeah.
No, just like in air. You should be floating.
True. We technically, yeah, I guess we are, but we're not floating, but the orb we're on is floating.
Yeah.
It's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Flying monkeys in space.
True. Where are we at time wise, Josh? We're at an hour. God damn it!
nice.
Like just like that, you feel the hour hit a podcast.
Clock
And you go, what the fuck happened? I'm all out of ideas.
Yeah.
Sam, thank you so much for
Sam.
doing this, bro.
Dude, thank you for having me. This is like the only time we could have hung out.
I know.
You know?
Unfortunately, dude, I gotta fucking go to the beach and lay in the water.
I have to go cook baba ganoush with Tommy Pope.
Oh, you're doing the cooking show.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Ever since Chris O'Connor abdicated his role.
He's not doing cooking anymore.
I don't know what's going on.
Chris is
Maybe
in Philly.
this is no one's business, but Chris, yeah.
Oh, he doesn't want to cook. Maybe
Tommy featured in the club, and he was spilling tea. Anyway,
Gotcha. Chris doesn't want to cook.
Mm-hmm.
Boy doesn't want to cook. Yeah, exactly. Well,
Thank you for having me.
thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Hey, come see me in Philly, by the way.
Oh, no.
Come to Denver. I'm doing Helium the first weekend in November. Come to Denver for Thanksgiving weekend. Listen to Chubby Behemoth. Thank you guys. I
Thank
really love
you,
hanging
man.
out with you guys, and
Love hanging out with
it
you.
sucks we have to monetize our chill time, but
It does suck. Come watch the
Does
Eagles
it though?
tonight.
Hey, I
can't.
always say, does
Why?
it? People say that, and I go, does it? It's kind of fucking awesome.
and also
It's
we
pretty
fucking actually had good in-depth conversations.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
know, it wasn't me being like, so how was Providence?
Dude, imagine if prostitutes could all hang out with each other and get paid.
They do.
Yeah, but we don't need anyone. Imagine if we needed someone just like coming on us the whole time.
We don't even have to get cummed up.
We don't have to get cummed on. Guys, October 10th, I'll be at Hilarities Comedy Club in Cleveland, Ohio. The Wilbur in Boston, Massachusetts. That is October 18th. Milwaukee Improv, my God. And guys, the big one, the New York City Comedy Festival. They won't shut the fuck up about me making a video. Guys,
I'll be there. I'll be there with you.
11/16, I'll be in Town Hall, New York, part of the prestigious New York Comedy Festival. I'm excited. I can't wait. And
That's
also,
cool.
Capital One Hall, Tysons, Virginia. I booked 2, I think, theaters prematurely, so please fill them up. I'm going back to clubs after that. Please come, guys.
I booked the
coming with you.
Bridgeport Stress Factory prematurely.
No. Have you been there before?
No, dude. I've heard it's a fucking meat grinder. So, hey, tickets are very available for that weekend.
I'm from
Get up
Noctis, October 1st, first Tuesday of the month.
Oh,
the Creek
yeah.
in the Cave, me, Lemaire, Nate, Ari Matty will be there.
Ari.
Dylan Sullivan will be there.
He's
And
lost a
all
bunch
of
of
our
weight.
good buds will be
Yeah.
there.
Really?
And Nate Marshall, of course.
October
Motherfucking-
9th.
Oh, go ahead.
Helium Comedy Club, Indianapolis. I'll be there in the Red Room. And then at the Comedy Cabin in Janesville that weekend, the
That's
11th
fun.
and the 12th.
You're going to have a fun time.
Butterly's
there, dude.
Janesville where? Janesville where?
Wisconsin.
Okay, cool. I just want to
Wisconsin.
make. Okay, cool.
You're
Josh
like the
Kabaza,
mayor
thank
when you
as
do
always.
that.
Yeah.
When you do that room, they like come and give you a key to the city. They're like, thank you so much for coming to Janesville. What happened? Is everything okay?
Well, hell yeah.
God bless you.
Thank you, bros.
Sayonara.